Hi, I'm Nancy Alder, founder of the InnerWoven Approach, which engages nature-based imaginal journeys to address your deepest longings. If you're anything like me, you've spent quite a bit of time following the breadcrumbs from one teaching to another, between practitioners, between healers, and feeling like you've gotten a lot of answers, but that there really is something deeper. There is something more you that you're still trying to access. You may have had peak spiritual experiences that really showed you what's possible in life and what exists beyond this physical world, but have struggled to hold on to those, or have even felt more unsettled and frustrated because of an inability to really live into those visions and bring them into the world. It can be so frustrating to feel a deeper calling, to have a deep connection to nature, to have an active spiritual life, and still have to figure out how to hold down a job and play by the rules of the physical world. We often just want to have a sense of purpose and understand what we're here for and how to spend as much time doing that as we possibly can. And you may have also had people tell you, stop trying to figure all of this stuff out. Your happiness and contentment is an inside job. But really being left wondering, well, what does that mean? How do I do that? How do I get there? And I can tell you, I get it. I've been through years of my own journey, and I can tell you from where I stand today that I believe it is all inside of me, everything that I'm looking for. And I also know that I couldn't have done it alone. Maybe some people can. You hear about ascetics going and living in a cave for 20 years and coming out enlightened, and that hasn't been my experience. I had to go through a lot of pain of losing relationships, of having spiritual experiences and a deep sense of connection that I lost, of leaving home, of leaving jobs, of doing everything I could to try to make the ends meet, and it just didn't work. And really despairing and giving up, and finally turning inside and saying, you know what, is the love, the guidance, the contentment, like that's where I'm going to find it. And in order to do that, I did need a couple of key people who had teachings showing me how to do that, and were also able to just embody through their presence and their own journey what was possible for me. And so I really feel like direct experience is key. We've got to know what our inner world is really like, what's in there, how amazing it is, how rich it is, in order to have faith and to do the work. We also need to learn and often get support with unraveling, what are these messages that I'm receiving? What do they need? What do they mean? Because we don't often get inner direction in the way that we get instructions when we order a piece of IKEA furniture about how to put it together. It's images, it's sensations, it's synchronicities. It can be nebulous, and we all have our own inner language, and it takes time and support to learn that. It can also be very unfamiliar and uncomfortable sometimes to really go inside. And so having someone that can help with that process can be really key to helping us go deeper. And we also do really benefit from having companions that can show us what's possible just through their conviction and their presence, when things get difficult. And so I've realized through my own journey that I really have a gift for accessing insight from beyond our conscious mind, and beginning to understand and integrate that insight into an increasingly grounded and meaningful life. And so I invite you to journey with me into the sensations in your body, the images in your mind, through a safe, gentle, and profound process that's guided by your questions and longings, whatever they are in your life or in the moment. And together we will reveal themes and invitations that you can explore on your own, or continue to explore it with me in future sessions. So if you want to learn more, I invite you to visit my websites, innerwoven.net, INNERWOVEN.net. I am certain that there is something beyond words that's trying to reach you. And I invite you to listen with me. Let's listen together and get to know and understand what that is.